sorry about the loss here. I mean, you guys were carrying a big streak at home. What was kind of maybe the mood afterward after getting a loss?
Yeah, I think obviously losing at home is a tough pill to swallow. We need to give the credit to the Galaxy, the way that they played. Getting the first goal and then the way they were able to grind until the end and finish their second chance. But I think obviously we're really disappointed. Really disappointed with kind of the way that we've played or the way that we played and. We talked before the game about getting the first goal, how important that was, playing against a team that has been on the road for 3 games straight, and kind of trying to switch their mentality of, grinding out a result to trying to finish them early so that, the hope was kind of gone. We made a lot of changes. Obviously the guys are tired, rotated throughout a week, and me being one of the fresh guys in the week in this game, obviously, wanted to try and give everything that I had to try and help the team win, and I think that's what all the guys obviously did, and for us, I think we have to kind of go back and look at film and figure out where we can get a little bit better. Obviously, anytime you don't score a goal, you're always going to talk about finishing chances, creating chances, things like that. So. We really have to do that, but we'll have a full week to kind of get ready for the trip to LA.
What is it going through the team's head when Danny goes down there with kind of a weird injury? I guess he seemed like he broke a tooth and got a concussion and was down for a long time, and then those obviously coming right after you guys. Seemed like you started pretty well up until then, and then it was a while before you really got back into the game.
Yeah, obviously. First off, you never want to see anyone come off the field, especially for an injury, anything that's close to the head, of course. Kind of threw off our momentum a little bit. Again, we make a unplanned sub early on in the game. It can change some things. I mean, listen, the flow of the game, it goes back and forth and sways. Sometimes heavier than other times, and we might have lost a little bit of momentum, and just trying to figure out again, like we're facing a Galaxy team that Vanny, he usually is very tactical with his teams and pays a lot of attention to the details of the opponents, and I thought they did a good job trying to mix things up, the way that they built out. Sometimes the fullback's high, sometimes the fullback's low. One of the 6s or 8s popping wide. I mean, they had a couple different things that they did. Obviously, a false 9. So there was a couple challenges that maybe we weren't able to figure out early enough, and that kind of caused our momentum to get lost once they started to really retain the ball. But overall, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about putting the ball in the back of the net. They finished 2 chances. We weren't able to finish ours on the day, which is a huge disappointment, especially playing at home. But like Coach said, it's second loss of the year for us. We expect to win every game at home, especially after a big game like we had on Wednesday night. So, obviously we're disappointed, but the strength is the collective, getting back to what we know how to do. The coaching staff will put in a lot of work and prepare us the best that we can to be ready for LAFC.
How do you think you responded to the high press and the physicality of the opposing side, and what do you think you guys need to do in terms of that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's hard to say from my point of view. Being a wide player, staying a little bit higher. Maybe we lacked a few ideas on how to get out of the back, but we're so experienced, man. We have guys. I mean, even with our rotation, we have guys who have played hundreds of games in this league or throughout their career. So I think at the end of the day, it kind of falls back on us and being able to adapt to any team in any way. And I thought the second half we came out pretty strong, trying to find a goal, and we really didn't stop until the end. When are down a goal and you start to make changes and start to risk, you're always gonna have that chance that they're able to capitalize on a counter or a transition attack. And guys like Peck, Paintsel, these guys they're real players. They're dangerous, really good 1v1 speed, all that stuff. So we knew the risk. Obviously, the second goal comes at trying to go forward and trying to make things happen. At the end of the day, we weren't able to, and that's on us.
You had a pretty good look at that header. What happened on that? I guess it didn't look like, was he just able to get a hand up real fast, or how did that?
Yeah, I think he was just able to close the space down. He does really good. Jesus does amazing, knowing that I'm at the back post, chipping it through. I have to look back on it. I didn't see it. I think I was more disappointed than anything that he was able to get a hand on it. But JT made a great save. He comes out, he limits the space, limits the range that the ball can kind of get through. Comes really close. Trying to look back and think. I don't know if I can try and head that ball down. I felt like I was trying to race to get there before he did. So many things in a split second that you're trying to do. But definitely my clearest chance of the MLS season for sure. But that's because of players like Jesus being able to find good balls.
How much have you guys been thinking about in the locker room in the clubhouse of the no loss home streak?
Yeah, I think it was great, right? And it's momentum and it's a feeling, and I'll tell you, since I've been a part of the club, we want to win every game, right? We expect to win every home game. The fans constantly show up. We feel like it's a real advantage for us, whether it's turf, whether it's grass. So for us, it is a bummer. It is a bummer for it to end, but at the end of the day, streaks are eventually going to be broken at some point. So we'll move on. Obviously, last home game of the season until post World Cup, but I think it's hard to see the positive right now after a loss, but I'm sure there is positives in all of this, and it's kind of about perspective and what we're looking for going forward from individuals, from the collective, and making plays. Especially against a good LAFC side that they can make plays, and I believe we can make plays as well.
Paul, ¿cuál es el sentimiento del equipo con esta derrota después de tantos partidos sin perder en casa, el último partido en casa?
Sí, nos duele un poquito, ¿no? Perder en casa. Obviamente no hay ningún equipo que quiere perder y jamás en casa, ¿no? Para nosotros creo que no tuvimos nuestro mejor partido, con un poco de rotaciones, pero también oportunidades para algunos para aprovechar, jugar como yo, como otros en el equipo que no tienen tantos minutos. Yo creo que hicimos un buen partido, pero no mejor que ellos. Obviamente ellos venían con un plan de jugar, de pelear, acabando su semana de 3 partidos de visitante. No es fácil ganar acá, no es fácil ganar contra nosotros, nuestros aficionados de nuestro estadio. Entonces salimos acá con un mal sabor en la boca, pero el bueno es, hay revancha siempre. Entonces vamos a dar la vuelta y vamos a enfocar en la semana que viene.